Hello, it's Yvonne here to do your bonus reading. Okay. Oh, the Lovers card jumping out at me there. That's very nice. It's nice to see that. We're going to use the Tarot Mucha for your reading today. Okay. I said I pulled all the really ethereal decks out this week, and it's been lovely to revisit some of them. I have to go back and have a theme each time, I think. I was in a bit of a lovey-dovey state, I think, when I bought all these out. All right, let's see what's going on in the bonus world. Whoop! The Hanged Man. There's a decision. There's a decision coming up for you here with the Lovers card. And you may be in a bit of a position here with the Hanged Man of needing to see things very differently before you consider a decision. It may be between two people with the Lovers card there, but there's definitely a decision to be made around quite possibly love. The Hanged Man says to me that isn't something that you're going to just say yes or no to. It's something that you need to contemplate. Oh wow, okay. So we have the King of Wands coming through with the Judgment card. So before we've gone any further, I've pretty much done the reading right there. You've got someone here returning or wanting to have a second chance. I don't think you're going to make a choice quickly on this one, because the Lovers card is there saying to me that there is a choice to be made, possibly between two people. But the choice nonetheless is going to be difficult for you with that Hanged Man coming through. You could be dealing with a Leo, Sag or Aries here, but it could possibly be someone who has those attributes or the attributes of a King of Wands. But definitely somebody wanting some sort of reconciliation. Let's see where we're going. Oh my goodness, Seven of Swords. See, the thing is, you know, I say this all the time, and I know that some of you out there will be chuckling at how many times over the years I've said this. If Spirit wants to get a message through, no matter what I do, no matter how many decks I use, the message will always be very much the same. We're not always talking about just the energies, because sometimes to me the energies feel a little different each time, but the cards will come through exactly the same. And we have the Seven of Swords coming through, just like the What's Cracking reading right at the beginning of the reading, different deck. So there is something to be said about this Seven of Swords that's really important. And the Seven of Swords is a card that talks. Its traditional meaning is trying to get away with something. That's what it's all about. And now whether that's a bad thing or a good thing, you know, sometimes this can talk about strategizing, for example. So being able to take all the tools or all the lessons with you to learn from. Sometimes it can talk about, you know, an intellectual property, stealing someone else's property. So it comes up for a variety of things, but at the end of the day, it is about trying to get away with something. And that's why I always relate it to things like ghosting people or trying not to tell people the truth, withholding information. This person could have a lot of good things to say, but for some unknown reason, they're hiding away with them. So you could be working with someone who, you know, has a huge crush on you, who absolutely and totally has fallen in love with you, but they can't let you know for some reason. Maybe they're married. So this is the energy you'll get. It is a beautiful card in a lot of ways, but it can sometimes talk negatively too. But it certainly has a lot of meaning. All right, somebody, this is sort of this energy here of having some sort of contract with someone. So it could be for some of you, you're leaving a job where you have a contract, for example, and you're taking material with you that doesn't actually belong to you. People do this all the time. It's actually illegal. It is intellectual property. So if you do anything for the people at work, you can't really take it with you. It belongs to your workplace. But a lot of people do it. I've seen people, you know, work in places like banks or places where they have lists of clients that they take with them so they can pilfer the clients. That's sort of that energy that's coming through here. But what comes through just as much here is somebody trying to get away from a soul contract. So somebody knows here that they have some sort of contract, and I feel like this now makes me feel like this person has tried to get away with not telling you how they feel. This is a person who has a lot of feelings here with these swords, but they never told you why they went. They've walked away from something in hope that they could close it down or let it go. Not with the soul contract, buddy. All right, Three of Pentacles, so some sort of soul contract. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo here. For some of you, this could be potentially a partner, a husband, but I always give rise to the fact you might be dealing with someone who's married here, especially with this Three of Pentacles, because for me it's a very religious card. I guess because it looks like they're working on a church here. Okay, so I feel like here you've walked away from somebody possibly because they were married. Oh, definitely. King and Queen of Pentacles coming through here. All right, so somebody here has withheld their feelings. They could have been in another situation or another marriage. You both could be in another situation here. Both of you could be. But I feel like one of you has turned your back on this because you didn't want to disclose feelings. I don't think here with the Eight of Pentacles it's, oh, wow. Okay. Definitely feeling the what's cracking energy now. Somebody walked away from a situation in a past here. There was a lot of hurt, a lot of sadness here behind all this, because I feel like with that Three of Pentacles, you really felt like you were building something with this person. You really felt there was a very good foundation. And I feel like it was a lot of pain and heartache, but you walked away. Somebody ghosted someone here. Could be dealing with a Scorpio here. But something was allowed to die, was allowed to be let go. But you see, I see the Knight of Cups coming with the Sun, and I feel like there is an offer coming through here. It's going to make you very, very happy. Now, I'm feeling here a little bit different to the what's cracking, because it feels like this person was very much in love with you, but never really let you know how they felt. And I feel like perhaps this has been with that Eight of Swords, this has been a burden they've carried around with them for a very long time, and I don't feel that they've been able to let something go here. And I see someone coming back in here with a love offer that's going to bring you a great deal of happiness. Now, in the what's cracking reading, it felt like it could be somebody else other than a romantic one, but this one feels romantic to me. It definitely feels like there was no animosity, no anger here, but a lot of disappointment, sadness and pain coming through. So a little bit different in the energies, but very similar sort of theme. All right, let's have a look. Oh, look at this. You're looking fine. So whatever this is, you've been really working on yourself here. I feel that, you know, whoever I'm speaking to here, you may have got to a point where you've done a lot of rebuilding. You've certainly come out the other end of a situation feeling really good about yourself here. Maybe for some of you it was about a partner walking away. Maybe you did have a husband or a partner that walked away from something. Let's have a look. Six of Cups, definitely the past. Five of Cups, disappointment from the past, and the Hierophant. And I'm pretty sure the Hierophant came out in the what's cracking too. We have Taurus energy coming through here. Libra and Taurus. A lot of Taurus energy in this one. Somebody left behind some sort of pain in the past. And again, I get this energy. You maybe have been dealing with someone who is married, or maybe you were married. Somebody's walked away from a situation here in hope, I feel, that they could leave something behind and they wouldn't have to look at it again. I feel like somebody was very ambitious in thinking they could leave something behind and has now realised they cannot. All right, Strength card. Somebody's done a lot of work on their dark side here. Pisces energy with that little card. Six of Pentacles, nice. Okay, somebody wants to make an offer, but this time they're ready to put in the work. For some of you, they could have moved away from a marriage or a commitment to make this offer. I feel like with this Strength card over the Empress, this person's done a lot of work on themselves to bring themselves around to the best possible version. I also feel like this person has never let the past go. It was sad for them even if they walked away. So I guess, I'm not condoning anybody not giving an explanation or walking away without telling someone how they feel. I will never condone that, because I think a conversation costs nothing. Even if it hurts you to do it, it costs nothing. And let's face it, we've all hurt ourselves by telling someone else we haven't been interested in them. So this is the sort of energy here, but I don't really know why that occurred, so I can't give rise to that. But what I can tell you is there's a lot of sadness from this person in the past here. So maybe they weren't able to commit because they were in another situation here with the Hierophant. But they're definitely ready to put in some energy here now with this Six of Pentacles. I feel like this person, there may have been something, I'm getting a very deep energy here, because there may have been either they had a person they were married to who was pregnant or had young children and didn't want to walk away from that, because I'm feeling that stronger here. So you may have been dealing with someone who felt committed to see that situation through, but maybe nothing's changed for them. They're definitely here with a brand new offer. Alright, so we have the Page of Pentacles with the Seven of Pentacles. I dreamed about the Seven of Pentacles last night. And this was really interesting because in the dream, the Seven of Pentacles for me always talks about planting seeds for the future. It's about patience, about waiting for the seeds to sprout. But in my dream last night, Spirit told me that this was talking about a new opportunity coming through. So one of those seeds has taken sprout here. And I was told in my dream that we were going to get another opportunity. So that's quite interesting that that's come out here. And I won't look at that the same again, because I've never really looked at it and thought it represented opportunities before. But now that's all I can see when I look at it. Love that. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords at the end here. So somebody's definitely communicating something here. They're communicating that they want to come back and make an offer. I feel like with this Seven of Pentacles, it's definitely talking about a brand new opportunity here. A brand new opportunity. Let's have a good look. Seven of Swords. Somebody tried to get away with telling you how they felt, even though they recognized you had a very strong connection. Whoever this person is, they may have been married here with the husband and wife team. I feel like although there was great disappointment and hurt, something was let go in this connection. And I feel you rebuilt yourself here with the Sun. Now, the Empress tells me that you've done a lot of work on yourself, and this Knight of Cups tells me somebody is now coming in to make an offer. I look at this and I think perhaps this person's been watching you here and watching you grow. Maybe that's what's been so difficult for them. So I can't help thinking that you might know this person, or maybe in a group with this person, or you may have some prior connection to this person that they are able to keep an eye on you. Maybe like me, you have your own tarot channel. Maybe like you have a social presence here. But this person has been watching here, because I feel like whoever this person is coming forward has seen this. They've seen you grow into something that they can't. That Three of Pentacles for me, it's sort of that energy of something growing here. Something growing, especially with that Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like if they felt that they didn't speak up about their feelings before, it's like their feelings have grown so much more over time. And I feel like somehow or another they're watching, seeing you grow, seeing how beautiful you are. Something is making them feel like they perhaps didn't make the right decision in the past, or maybe walked away from something, because this time I see healing. This time I see the healing. For me, this is someone who's put a lot of work into themselves here. So I feel like perhaps if this person's been keeping an eye on you, that they have either walked away from another situation or decided that you were the person for them. Because that card there, they're making a decision. That card there, the Empress says to me, this person believes you were the one. There's definitely third-party situation with this Three of Cups, definitely. Somebody has never given up here. Somebody has never given up here with this Seven of Swords, with this Seven of Wands. This is a person who's always tried to let go but hasn't been able to. But this person's had to make some sort of decision here around another relationship, because the cup they hold for you is more important to them than these two cups. So this is someone here who is ready to make an offer. They've pulled that third cup away. But never given up. They've stood firm on this. Yep, there comes the offer. All right, so for some of you, this has taken a very long time. I can't avoid saying that with this Knight of Pentacles. He's a bit of a plodder. So you've had someone who's taken a lot of time here. I also get this feeling that this person was very stubborn. Really stubborn and unable to, perhaps, maybe they tried fighting against this for a really long time. You have a person, I mean, for me, that Three of Cups can represent 3 years. So for some of you, this could be 3 years or more. But I feel like here with this Seven of Wands, this person has had a great difficulty. I feel like they may have fought it to start with. Maybe that's how it works. Maybe to start off with, they tried to fight against it, but I don't think they can anymore. So that sort of says to me that there's been this energy of not giving up here, of persevering with something. Okay, let's see what this, enter the Garden of Delights. We're going to pull a Rumi card. Card 28. All right, let's see what Rumi says in this situation. Oh, the poem's really long here. I'm going to read it anyway. Are you aware that sweetness is found everywhere in town? Are you aware that winter is gone and spring has come around? That might be significant for some of you. Are you aware that sweet basil and the carnation are whispering in the garden and laughing about how simply everything is found? Are you aware the nightingale has come back from its flight, singing out the messages of love to spread delight with every sound? Everything in the garden is granted the right from the divine court to appear for our delight. Everything is here to make the earth green and alive as a haven for our life. What remains buried in the soil will always endeavour to reach out. No one truly alive can ever be pawned to a prison or a tomb. So that's Rumi. All right, so I'm going to just read the oracle part. Okay. So it's about fostering growth and appearance of things dying away as part of a cycle. You've been through much death, dear one. Around you, within you, you have known this dark angel. That is why you're so full of life. Your attempts to stay as you have. Wow. Your attempts to stay as you have been, to render something in your life immobile or impervious to change have failed. Let us celebrate. Oh my goodness, that's the cards right through there. See, to render something in your life immobile or impervious to change, and then the celebration. Okay, this oracle comes to you with a message. A new day is dawning for you. This is a time when the past will very soon cease to have any hold over you. Celebration is imminent. You are invited into the golden light of divine plenty. Put your worries behind you now and step to your divine inheritance where all is sorted according to kindness and grace. So there's definitely resolution coming through here because you're letting something in the past go. I don't think it's the person, I think it's the cycle, but I'll leave you with that. Thank you.